Okay. Didn't have any more thrilling adventures over there. Didn't kick any more out. So I have one set apart in here. That one. I should take them that red so I know that that's the set apart. And I think I will. Deburr it up here on my locating surfaces that I'm going to locate on. And then I'm going to get the red dicom here. Oh, I got some right here. And we're going to splash some of that on there. Oh, geez, if I can get it open. Some monster came in and tightened up my can here. What's the deal here? There we go. That way it's a visual that this is the part that isn't any good. And it's going to be used for setting up. There we go. Got a little on my fingers, but it's just like them. It's just about empty. Gonna have to break down and buy some more. I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's needed. you can see. Air hose. I need to get the air hose over here. Oh, and it's around the tripod too, naturally. There we go. I put the regulator on so it's not a full blast. It's only 30 pounds. That's all I need. I don't need any more than that. I don't need any more pressure than that. Get too much pressure and it just blows the crap all over the place. Alright, I got my stop set up over there, and I really don't want to take that stop, either one of those stops off, but I do have a long one that fits down in there a ways. But you got to put it over the center of the vise. Need to open them up a little. It's actually meant for an 8-inch vise, and I put longer screws in so that I could put it on a 6-inch vise also. But it was originally made for an 8-inch vise. But I don't have an 8-inch vise, so that's why I say I put the longer screws in. And we are actually going to have to go a little bit beyond the middle, so that my parallel has a ledge to set on. Alright. Now, we need a thin parallel. And let's see, I don't have a whole lot of thin parallels. I have a few. This one going to be tall enough for what I want? Oh yeah, that'll be just right. Perfect. All right. So, what we want to do is, this is the locating edge. So we want to put that up against the stop. we're going to pick up the width first. So I'm going to put my edge finder in and pick up, and my edge finder set up over here on the NC. Naturally, I left it set up in case I needed to dig in. Take it out of the holder. It's in like a posi lock holder. I had to make sure I didn't tighten it down tight and mar the shaft of the. All right, let's get the little roll chuck out. And put this in. Snug it up. All right, we'll bring it down and we'll touch on both sides and get the center. Yeah, unlock everything. I had it locked down. All right, so come over here and we'll touch. Touch there. And 0. And we'll touch here. And then we'll go Y half. And then we'll put it on 0. And that should put us in the center. All right, we'll lock that. It's in the center. Okay, so now we got to pick up the edge back here. We'll just pick up the edge of that edge finder. Are we over far enough? Well, I don't think we're over far enough, so we'll open it up and we'll put a gauge block in there. There we go. And we'll pick that up. All right. Right there. 0 that. Move it 100. And 100. 0 it. We're sitting at 0, 0. Lock it down. All right. And that is at the small, I believe, where the little pusher button goes in. I will check it here. Check the drawing and see. But I believe it is. And the other side gets a 440. One end gets a 440, the other, and then the other end gets a little pusher button that pushes on the valve stem. All right, I got the drawing. Got the drawing here in my hand, and this side. This is, we loaded on that end. The reason I know that is because that's the end that blends to the surface. So that is an 89 thousandths diameter. It's calling out. Take that out. Put our setup part in there. Oh, and I don't have a magnet to grab aluminum to pull that out of there. There we go. I'll do it the right way. Okay. Center drill. Small center drill. It's 89 thousandths diameter. Oh, we got to go half the radius of that to get to the center of that. And it's an 85 thousandths diameter, so we want to go 47 thou over. 47.5, yep. That should put us in the center of the little boss. $85. Now it should be in the center. Okay, why doesn't that look right? Let's put one in that's not a setup part and see where that. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, I was figuring for a diameter, it's a radius, 85 thousandths radius, so we go to 485 over, dummy. But I didn't just start drilling. That's more like it. So I'm going to zero that right there. And then the next hole will be 1 inch, 125 over for the 440 hole. But I'm going to just go through and drill all the small holes here first. The small 89 thousandths diameter hole. We're making the little plug that presses in there, so I'm not worried about reaming it. I'll just make that when I turn them up. I'll make it so it's a press fit. I should have been doing my setup part. That's what it's for. All right. It only has to. It doesn't have to go all the way through, because it'll be all the way through when we mill it. Let's do the setup part here. Put the hole in it. I'm not even going to center drill it. I'm not even going to drill it. It's off to the side because it kicked over so bad. I'm not even going to drill it. It would have been, the hole would have been way off to one side. And the hole seems to be off here too. I'm not liking that. Everything is moved over on that one. This one here looks okay. So we got one of them that is moved over. Looks like it's moved over about 20 thou. And end up setting up and making another one. Is that a flat button that fits in there? I'm gonna see what kind of button is fitting in there. If it's just a flat button, I can get away with it. Which I believe it is. That's better. That one's good. Let me go quick check on the drawing at what button fits up in there. Not finding it. It'll be on the last page that I look at. See the pins. Nope. Here's the cam follower. Should be just a little button. It ain't on with the valve, is it? I'll bet it is. Yes, it is. I'm over there looking for it. It's on the, and it's a radius, so that means it would be pushed off to one side. What to do about that? It'll be like the rocker arm is over too far. Well, we'll see what happens here. I might have to make that. I might have to make one over. Either that or I could shim it over, I guess. That one looks like it's perfectly in the center. I did start the camera, didn't I? Yep. Make sure I load them the right way. It wouldn't be too much to quick make another one over. I got a block laying here that I could quick whittle one out. Like I say, I keep the programs just in case that I get to the end here and decide that no, that's not going to work. I can quick make another one over. Now see, this one's off a little bit on the center too. So I got two of them that are off a little bit. Although the diameter of the valve stem is 250. So that means that it could be off 100 thou and still hit on the valve stem all right. I think. And that one looks like it's dead on. Dead on center. You know what? I'll bet it was a stupid burr on there that threw me off. Let me see. Oh, scared me. Yeah, there's a little bit of a burr, but not much. See, now that one is that way. I think I'm going to move it out 20 thou. Or actually move the table in 20. Let's see what that does. Much better. Have to check each one, I guess. Dead on at 20 over. I'll just make a mark with a center drill, see where we're at on each one. On the rest of them here anyway. So there I go back to the 0. There we go. Yep, that's better. Some of them I must have had a little bit of an angle on the edge when I was milling them up, because I did not mill all the edges, which that probably is going to be my downfall. You know, I milled this, and this. I did not mill the two ends. and when I'm clamping them up over there. So I'm thinking that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I should have milled them all the edges. Live and learn. If I make them over, I'll make 2 or 3 extra. See where this one's at. And that one needs to be shifted also. Oh well. It's one of those things that you think you're gonna quick make a little shortcut, and guess what? That shortcut was costing me. You'd think that I would know that after all this time, than to not do that. Where is this one at? Quite honestly, the rocker, the push rod, if that's off a little bit, one way or another wouldn't hurt anything, because that would just increase or decrease the lean or the angle of the push rod going down by so slight, because that push rod is so long that it wouldn't matter. I got one more to do here. Then I load it backwards. Then we move over 1" 100 and put 440s in. Leave it in there. Now take that drill out. The 440 drill. Which is the same drill, isn't it? Where's my idiot card? 440 is an 89. So it's the same drill. All right, 1" 125, I believe. 1" 125. And unlock X. 1" 125. 1" 125. There we go. That's right. I'm not going to tap them here as a blind hole. I'm going to wait until I cut the back side off. Then it'll be just a through hole tap.